My brothers and my sisters, do you ever suffer from emotional instability? Do you struggle with mental torments? Do you ever feel like that despite your best efforts in life, you're just unable to move forward and overcome the struggles you face? Whenever you find yourself in such a situation, the root of your problem is not your family and friends, neither your government or environment. The root of your problem is not your lack of self-motivation, determination, or strength. There is a simple method to get to the root cause. So whenever you find yourself unable to move forward in life, take a step back. Step outside of the box and analyze and understand your life from a different perspective. In the old days, before war broke out between two armies, the army general would step behind his troops, not out of the cowardly retreat, but rather as a strategic move to be able to analyze and understand his troops, to be able to make the best possible decision that would increase the chance of victory. From behind his troops, the army general could see his army in its entirety to better understand their strengths and weaknesses. From afar, he could also see the enemy and understand their strengths and weaknesses. Equipped with that knowledge, Army General then would rearrange the formation of his army to be able to make the best possible decisions and increase the chance of victory. Only then the army general would move to the front of his troop and encourage them to advance toward the enemy. Your life is not that different from that of the army general. You are the general and master of your life. You are responsible for what happens to you. Your hopes and dreams, your ideals and aspirations in life are your armies. Self-doubt, insecurity, unrealistic and unhealthy habits, bad desires, and the lure of temptations are your enemies. Sometimes you might find yourself with the battlefield in your mind between these two forces. There is a way to victory. And the first step is that you must step behind yourself. You have to learn to become a passive observer, to put your ideals, your dreams and aspirations in the forefront of your mental landscape, to be able to see yourself in your entirety. With that, something interesting happens. You begin to uncover the deeper layer of your existence. And that deeper layer is your belief system. Your belief system is the root of all your successes and failures in life. Your belief system creates your reality. The way you view life is the way you experience life. And whenever your belief system is aligned with truth, your suffering fades away. And when your belief system is based on falsehood and illusion, your suffering increases. Stepping back, becoming a passive observer of your own reality, allows you to see yourself in a mirror of truth. And with that knowledge, you can make changes to your belief system, which consequently will change your reality and change your circumstances. I was born in Iran, and back then it was culturally acceptable to smoke hookah, also known as shisha, even among children. I started smoking hookah from a very young age with my dad and my older brother. By the time I was 7 years old, I wasn't only keeping up with adults, I was out smoking them. By 11, I was picking up cigarette butts from the street, lighting them up, and enjoying the lightheadedness I so cherished. By the age of 19, I was smoking a pack a day. By the age of 20, I had to buy multiple packs every time I went to the store because one pack would simply not be enough to get me through the day. By age of 22, I desperately wanted to quit smoking. I remember one night I promised myself, I'll never smoke again. I can quit this. I don't need this in my life. I lasted one day before I relapsed. Since then, I tried to quit smoking countless many times, only to find myself in a vicious cycle of failures. When I was 28, using my experience and the sheer power of will, I quit smoking for 3 weeks. But I relapsed once more. It destroyed my confidence. By my early 30s, I wasn't sure if I can ever quit smoking. After all, I always knew myself as a smoker, since I ever remembered my own name. One day, I called a friend of mine, a good friend, who also struggled with smoking for decades. We talked for a long time. Then we start making regular calls on daily basis. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and after over a year of daily talking, analyzing the situation, we finally got to the root cause. We found out that we have a wrong perspective about cigarettes. What we believe to be true is actually untrue. We believe that cigarette relaxes us and let us unwind. We believe that cigarettes are a way to reward ourselves. But none of those were true. Cigarettes in actual reality never relaxed us. It did provide the temporary numbness of a foggy mind, but the aftermath was always worse. It was also not a reward. If I would finish a project at work, I would step out of the office and light up a cigarette to celebrate my victory. But my body didn't need a cigarette. My body maybe needed a cup of water to rejuvenate itself, but I would punish myself with the cigarette. These belief systems, among many others that were based on false, came into light through analyzation. And with this newfound awareness, me and my friend, whenever we were about to pick up another cigarette to smoke, we would know that we are harming ourselves. We could no longer lie to ourselves about what we are doing. And with this newfound belief system, the power of will and determination, we were able to quit smoking finally. Today, we're both smoke-free. In your life, no matter how minor or how major your struggles are, you can overcome them. Truth set you free from your suffering. Use this simple method. Whenever you struggle with something in life that you cannot overcome at the moment, take a step back. Analyze your own reality and your existence. Become more intimate with your belief system. Realize what part of your belief is based on truth and what part of it is based on falsehood. Align your belief system with the truth. Bring that awareness to your life. Then use your power of will and determination. And I promise you, you will prevail against any suffering, against any obstacle or struggle. In future videos, we will delve deeper into different aspects of truth to unveil how we can overcome suffering. Until then, love and peace be upon you, my brothers and my sisters.